Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Diablo 3. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by a very good friend of mine.
Dark Dragon on the evil Chinli.
And we're going to be going through some bounties today, guys. And you've already started the bounty. Which bounty did you pick?
I am doing Kill Growlfang in the area at Crater Level 1.
Now, you were letting me know that I don't actually have to come over here. If I was going to go AFK and you're really good friends with somebody and they don't mind doing it for you, what they can actually do is just go off and do the bounties while you stay inside the town, and you'll be perfectly fine, and you'll still get the update at the end, right?
Yeah, you'll get the bounty reward, but if you're not in the zone, you don't get any of the gear.
Right,
But
so
that's okay. The main reason you're doing it is for the crafting materials.
exactly. For, at least for me, anyways. That's all I'm really looking forward to at the moment. But I do want the loot as well if I can, get it. But it's not something that I'm, literally just going out and trying to get right now. And one of the main reasons I'm not too worried about the loot right now, guys, is they're going to reset the seasonal thing here pretty soon. I think you said, what, 13, 14 days?
Yep, the 30th of December is the end of this season, and Season 5 starts January 15th.
And so I'll have to create a brand new character for the next season. I think I'm going to be going with maybe a monk is the ones that we were talking about. But if you guys want to see me play something else, definitely leave that down in the comments below, and I'll give it a serious thought before I pick it. There's a few classes that, I don't know, I mean, I'm kind of interested in the archer as well because your nephew has one, and it looks just insane with the DPS. Plus, I like the look of it.
I got a Demon Hunter too.
Yeah, so, I mean, I might have to go with that one. There's a lot of different classes I want to try out. But,
Well,
we've played the Witch Doctor, so I wanted to try a different one other than this one.
If you do the Demon Hunter, just remember they're primarily glass cannons.
Right. Well, I mean, so is this guy. This guy, he can't really take hits that well, but he does allow his pets to go off and do quite a bit.
Even worse.
I mean, I'm pretty much used to just dying left and right, so that won't really bother me too much. I would like a character that could hold his own at some point, but, this character was just getting there. But you said I could take some of the stuff from this guy, or no, to level up the other guy?
Well, no, you can't on season.
Okay.
Every season is like starting from scratch, but everything that you get here is going to be transferred over to your normal Diablo. So you can fiddle in there, make new characters, try out new builds, etc., etc.
Right. Does anybody even play the normal characters anymore?
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I still even play it. It's just I have more fun playing seasonal.
Right. I just figured, because all the best loot in the game drops during seasonal. And in fact, there's quite a few items that you were talking about that you can only get during seasonal. So it seems...
Which is changing as of Season 5.
Oh, really? What do you mean by changing? What are they going to do?
All the season-only gear, they're actually going to just add it to the loot table instead of having it seasonal only. Because some people don't like to start over.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can see a lot of people actually not liking that aspect all that well. And then, of course, missing out on all the new stuff. So even if you had started a seasonal character back in the day and played him and got him up really high and got some really good gear, the moment that season is over, pretty much that character is over because you can never get him any more of the really good loot. And so it's kind of nice to see that they're integrating that in there where you don't necessarily have to play that. It's going to pull people back to group with some of these some of their friends that maybe didn't feel like starting over this season.
Yeah, well, they're still gonna have like seasonal achievements and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like seasonal would just be completely gone. I'm just saying that it's going to give to the people who don't play seasonal, basically a bone. It's going to give them something that they can grasp onto and be like, okay, we're not completely left in the dark with all the greatest gear, and we can actually compete with some of these other people. And all the work that we put into our character isn't necessarily completely wasted, because it's like you put in a lot of work on your guy. You've got some really good gear.
Thank you.
And would you feel comfortable? I mean, I know you've done it before, but do you really want to, if you didn't have to, lose the ability to get any better gear for your guy?
I've deleted characters with better gear.
Wow, I don't know how you would do that, man. It would pain me so much. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would sit there and just, it really twinges, like, I don't know, it gets to me. I don't think I can do it at all, guys. You'd have to let me know if you're the type of person who can just, you know, get rid
Nice
of...
achievement, by the way.
Oh, yeah? What did I get?
Spoils of War.
Oh.
Which you just picked up 10 million gold.
Nice. What?
You little...
Yeah, you would think that would be a lot of gold, actually, guys. It really isn't. When you start, you know, going into some of the more advanced features of this game, you go through your gold so quickly. In fact, you were just letting me know you just went through a crap ton of it just a little while ago, right?
280 million.
Jeez, guys. And that's just for one item that he didn't even get what he wanted out of it.
Yeah, I ended up salvaging it.
Yeah, 280 million on one item. Now, you...
It wouldn't give me crit chance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming you for doing it. I'm just trying to get, you know, the people at home to realize that that is a lot of money. But even with that said, you can get a lot of money in this game. Like, there's ways to do that. In fact, we're going to be doing that later tonight when your nephews get on. We're going to be going over to, what's the name of the place?
We're going to go to Greed and not the cow level.
Now, you said not the cow level. What exactly is the difference between the cow level and where we're going?
Well, in Diablo 2, there was a zone called the cow level. Everybody loved it. It was so funny. It would actually be cows walking around with these big bovine bardishes. And they're moo, 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 moo.
I think I vaguely remember something like that.
Yeah, it was so funny, and everybody was like, where's the cow level?
Oh, because they wanted it back.
Yeah, and then they added in Whimsyshire, and people were like, really? Ponies and rainbows? I mean, really?
Well, you gotta throw something in there for the people who like that stuff. There's a lot of people out there who do...
no way.
You know, enjoy ponies and stuff, so, I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly Diablo, though, if you ask me, but, you know, it could find a place in there. I played a game way back when, I don't know if you've ever played it, it was called Outlaws, and it was like a first-person shooter, and you played a sheriff who was going after, I think he was trying to save his daughter or something like that, from a whole bunch of outlaws. And in that game, you could destroy one of the outhouses and fall down into it. It's disgusting if you think about it. But when you go down in there, it's a secret area, and inside there'd be a whole bunch of cows. So I don't know if that has anything to do with, you know, Diablo or what, but it could very, very well do. Oh crap! I got an error. Hey guys, apologize for that. We had a little malfunction there with Skype, which ended the recording prematurely. So I went ahead, started another video. We're gonna go ahead and combine this later. But we have somebody else in the call with us tonight. Fox, you wanna say hello to everybody?
Hello, what's up?
And you're gonna be playing a new character, right? What character are you playing?
My demon.
And he's almost level 70. What level exactly are you?
I'm 61.
Now, what are you looking forward to the most about turning to level 70?
My ancient legendary hand crossbow that I got that I want to put on.
What exactly is that going to do for you? What are the stats that they're doing on that character? I mean, I know with every character out there, there's something different, but for that one weapon, what's the most important stat for you?
Oh, I don't even have the weapon on me, but it's like
on attack you can drop caltrips, sentries, or the other thing Demon Hunters can do.
Yeah, so it has some good stats and skills on it. That's what really matters to me.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when you get that. I was telling Dark Dragon just a little while ago that, you know, when that new season starts here in just a few days, I'm gonna have to pick another class to play, and I'm thinking of either going with Monk or the Demon Hunter because I love the effect that your weapon has. So I'm kind of jealous with that, especially when you do that little Gatling gun weapon that just annihilates. Yeah, that one just looks so friggin' cool. I can't wait to do that myself. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to the viewers at home to decide whether they want a monk or if they want to go with something different. They want to go with the demon hunter.
I say bacon.
Did you already teleport it? Yeah, let's teleport over to you real quick. Now, are you doing any damage to these guys, Fox? I mean, for me, I barely even scratch them.
I'm like doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I think his arrows are healing them.
Man, then that's why it took so long for you to kill them.
Oh, nice. Nice. The gauntlet has been thrown, guys.
Yeah, I'm just taking so long to kill things.
Now, what character do you believe that you've ever used kills the quickest when you finally get them up to that level where they're pretty uber?
Demon Hunter.
I say
Really?
monk.
And why would you say Demon Hunter? Like, what does the Demon Hunter have?
Well, how I mentioned to you earlier about how Crusaders can take a hit, like you can nuke them and they'll laugh at you, but they can't really put out any damage. Demon Hunters are the opposite. They can't take a hit, but they can hit like a nuke.
Right. And they hit multiple enemies at the same time? Is that what their little special effect is? When they fire that...
They can do area effect or single target or, you know, whatever they actually feel like.
Right. But Fox, you said the monk. Why would you think the monk would do more damage?
Well, you know, the class that we're doing,
The exploding bomb.
yeah, I was thinking Death Palm for some apparent reason. I don't know what gave me that notion, but yeah, the exploding palm build. I don't know. You just get more people together and they can take a hit and deal out the damage, like billions of damage. It's awesome.
Right. But, you know, very unique, different styles of gameplay. You know, one up is in the front, the other one kind of has to stay in the back. When you play video games, which one do you tend to play? I mean, I know that you're playing a Demon Hunter right now, but are you drawn to the characters that kind of sit in the back a little bit more? Or do you kind of, you know, jump back and forth between the two, depending on what you feel like at that time?
I pick and choose. It doesn't really matter to me, like, which one I choose, but either one works perfectly fine for me.
Right. Yeah, I know for me, I'm kind of drawn to those characters that sit in the back. I like the healers, I like the casters, things of that sort, so I might do pretty well with the Demon Hunter. I like the style of that one. And the fact that I can kind of sit in the back and just ranged enemies for a long period of time appeals to me, because if I get right there in the thick of it, usually I die within like half a second. There's so many.
Because you're playing one-handed.
Well, and that also I'm really low level compared to the creatures we're fighting, so I've never quite gotten a handle on killing creatures my own level. But you guys all started playing by yourself, right? You didn't start day one playing with a group, or did you?
I started day one playing with Dark Dragon.
Oh, okay. So you kind of had the same experience of just constantly being a little bit spoiled in the fact that you can go through all this stuff, but also in the sense of just being so under-equipped that you see it like throughout the whole time you're in a dungeon. You just see that you're not quite meeting the standards you probably could at some point down the road.
Yeah, like
Actually,
not even.
The funny thing is when he hit 24 hours playtime, he was almost as strong as my monk. Fox, can you work to me so you can get XP?
Yep, I can. Though I'd be missing out on the stuff that's right here, but that's fine.
Oh, you got some loot back there? Have you found anything good yet?
Yeah, there's just, you know, crystals and stuff that I wanted, but...
grab them, man. There's no rush.
No, it's too late now.
No, he can stand right here next to the doorway and go back through the doorway. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten pretty much nothing in the last 2-3 hours. The first like 30 minutes we logged on, I got like 7 or 8 rares in the first like 30 seconds. But since then, I haven't gotten anything.
Well,
I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just picking up gold and whatever. I'm not picking up any of the yellow or
like
just waiting for legendaries.
Like you need gold.
Well, no, I mean,
do.
Really? How much gold do you have now already?
I'm a little under 700 million.
Oh, well, that's not too much. I got 15 million on mine, I think. What do I got?
I gotta stop hanging
19
out with
million,
him all the time. It's getting too rich.
Yeah, I mean, when you go through these things, it's crazy how much money we make. But yeah, I haven't really gotten any good loot up there.
Oh, you haven't seen money yet.
You will.
Tonight, like after this episode, as soon as we're done doing these bounties.
Well, you guys heard it right there, guys. After this episode, we're going to be doing those. So if you've been looking forward to it, I know we've been kind of talking about it the last few episodes, so I'm pretty sure some of you out there are probably like, it's about time. I'm kind of looking forward to it myself, actually quite a bit, because they've been building this thing up for a long time. I just can't wait to see the insane drops of loot that, or at least for the gold anyways, is supposed to drop up there. Now, what's the most amount of money you got?
In a green run?
Yeah.
About 490 million.
Wow. What about you, Fox? You were gonna say something?
How much gold do you have on you right now?
About
Me?
20
No,
million?
not.
Oh.
You 20 mil. That's about like one stack of gold that drops.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
pile.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
And that's just breaking like little objects around you. So you can imagine.
Is it timed? Do you only have a certain amount of time to get in and out before you...
Nope,
okay.
that's the good thing about it. It's a portal that you open and it just stays open until you exit. Well, until you leave game.
Oh, so you can go back whenever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
Not
long
that I
as
would...
you don't leave the game, you know.
Right. Not that I know why you would want to after you've kind of cleared everything out. There's probably not a lot there for you, but still, I mean, it's kind of cool that you're not on a time limit. I thought it was going to be something like that where is smash and grab. You kind of had to get in, get out, get as much as you could before the time ran out on it, you know, because it is so... It just sounds so insane with how much money it is.
There's an instant random dungeon that you can encounter that you have to get in, get the treasure, and get out as quick as you can because it's timed.
Right.
An achievement for doing it.
Well, that's cool. And how many achievements have you guys done?
Well, if look at my profile, I have 5,730.
Wow. So is there any that you're still missing? Is there a lot that you're still missing?
Well, just so you know, that doesn't mean I've done 5,000, because there's some achievements that you get 5 points for, other ones you get 10.
So it's
Oh,
points
I want to
wise.
see mine.
Yeah. Just look at your profile. It's right there on the top.
I'll view my profile. Oh, I got 3,380.
That's not bad, man. That's still a lot of freaking points. How many achievements do you think that is, though?
How many do you have?
3,380.
About 200 or 300 achievements.
Jeez. And I mean, have you looked at which ones you're still missing? Are you actually, constantly working on the ones that you want, or do you just get them every so often when you're not really paying attention?
I do it in spurts.
So you will look at it occasionally and be like, I'll go and work on this one today.
Yeah.
I don't. I just go along with Dark Dragon and I just get him.
Right.
Not gonna lie, it just happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
Well, it's somebody else putting in the effort, and you're getting the reward on it, which is fantastic. That's one of the reasons I like MMOs is you can have those days where you take off and just, kind of relax a little bit and let somebody else carry the burden, and then those other days you really feel like leading the way. You make up for it by doing the exact same thing for somebody else, and they can kind of just chill and relax as well. So it allows you to get more things done without feeling the pressure of having to do all of that.
Alright, everybody come over here real quick before you loot. See, like right there, you just got 3 achievements.
Just from killing that one guy.
Yeah. This corpse right here is a corpse that a lot of people don't know about, but it is attached to one of the achievements.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, there's certain corpses that you have to find. And then when you find them all, you get the achievement.
It's kind of a little grotesque, but I mean, I can understand having some weird achievements out there. I am completely filled up on my inventory, so we're going to gate back. And we just finished the last piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, that means I get the bounty reward.
Yeah, that's it's kind of nice that people can join you like halfway through and still get the reward for it. I like that. It means your friends don't necessarily have to be there from the beginning, which means you don't have to sit there and be like, oh, well, hold on, let me finish this run because you won't get anything for joining me at the last second. But it's kind of cool. I like how at every turn the game really makes it where you can hang out with your friends. Like, you don't have to stop. They can just join at any time. That's kind of a unique little aspect to this game that you don't really see too often.
Well, there's actually times where I've done, and there are clans that'll do this. They'll have multiple people, like, say the three of us will each do a game, and we'll complete all of the bounties, but we won't do the turn-ins, and then we'll invite all of the weaker people in the clan into our parties, do the turn-ins, get them the experience and the items.
That would definitely be a very, very quick way of leveling up alts. And, you know, if everybody kind of pulls their own weight and does it a couple times for each other, you know, everybody else, then nobody really feels like one person is working too hard. And it kind of helps. I like that they're willing to do that. Because as you said, you know, when you do seasonal, you kind of lose your character. You know, it definitely allows people to kind of pay back some of those earlier experiences they may have gotten from other people, you know?
Oh, I got legendary boots. Let's see.
I love doing pay it forward. Hell, I do pay it forward where I'm the first person doing it. I don't care.
Oh. Oh. Well, let's put
That's
that
how I tend to meet a lot of people in this game, actually. I'll join a general chat and be like, hey, you know, any new characters in the game? Somebody will be like, yeah, me, and I'll be like, hey, come along with me, sir.
You have you ever opened up one of those chests and got absolutely nothing from it?
Yes.
Yeah, like crap. Yep.
Oh, actually, it put it in the bank. No, I was gonna say I clicked on it, right-clicked on it, nothing popped out of it, and I'm like, okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, there we go.
I'm really close. I can almost taste it.
Oh, you're not quite 70 yet?
I'm 2 away.
Oh.
Okay,
pretty much
AFK
like
for 5 hours.
I'm pretty much like 1 and like a half away.
Well, we'll get you there on in a few minutes here. I think, guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do is end the episode here. On the next episode, like they have mentioned, we're going to be doing something very